It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks taking on the Boston Celtics. The Knicks able to win the opening tip, and we're underway here at Madison Square Garden. Brunson. Here comes the screen. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Flushes it home.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Horford to Holiday. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Jabari Parker, huge block. Boston with the basketball. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Brunson. No good. Holiday in possession. Looking to make something happen. Al Horford going to the line to shoot two.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Al Horford has got two shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Julius Randle. Jason Tatum pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Brunson. Short jumper won't fall. Al Horford swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Holiday. To Horford. Mitchell Robinson rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Almost, and he's not getting the call.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Fournier to Brunson. Julius Randle picked up by Derek White. Deep left corner. To Julius Randle. Brunson. Not that time. Holiday controls the basketball. Up 5 to Horford. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep right corner. Parker to Holiday. To the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Parker into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Trying to cash in, missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
To Horford. Here comes the screen. Horford. Short jumper off the mark. Brunson to Fournier. The drive right to the basket. Shot from in close, no good. Holiday in possession. Leads 5. Pass to the rim. The possession lies with New York. To Julius Randle. Probing the defense. Randle. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Gets it in the right corner. Fournier. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Working and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Brunson. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
For the New York Knicks, number 26.
Celtics have it. Griffin to Cantor. Holiday controls the basketball. His team up by 7. Cantor to Griffin. Holiday to Cantor. Has a look. Cantor with a shot that won't fall.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Randle. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Cantor to Holiday. Holiday, 2 of 4 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Celtics have it. Parker to Griffin. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't miss those. To Fournier. It's Cantor with the board. Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. To Parker. To Cantor. Has a chance, and it's Cantor. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
To Holiday. To Griffin. Here comes the screen. Griffin. To Jaylen Brown. Parker. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Brunson to Fournier. Driving right to the basket. Got him. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Hart. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Drew Holiday. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Julius Randle. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Fires the 3, can't connect. Ball's controlled by Boston. Holiday to Cantor. Mitchell Robinson able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
To Jaylen Brown. Runner here won't go down. Julius Randle with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is...
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Shot no good there for Griffin.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Drew Holiday. He's now 4 for 6. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Celtics have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Boston with the basketball. To Parker. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Takes stock of the floor. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Julius Randle. Trying to cash in. Just not going down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Ntilikina with the basketball. Margins 8. Jaylen Brown sends it away. That's his third block this evening. Parker with it. We're a minute into the second quarter. Holiday to Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. Parker to Holiday. Parker. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
That boy got jumper.
Celtics have it. Parker to Holiday. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Parker. That's no good. Hart to Julius Randle. To Josh Hart. That's out. Last touch by Josh Hart. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 4, Enes Kanter. Stepping in for the New York Knicks. Number 10, Michael.
Celtics have it. Holiday to Kanter. Probing the defense. Kanter. Second effort to Holiday. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Holiday. Short jumper misses. Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Kanter. To Holiday. For three. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Here we go. Here we go.
Goes to the right side. Ntilikina. To Julius Randle. Here's a chance from long range. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Julius Randle. Ntilikina. To Julius Randle. Nice pass to set things up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Cantor. To Holiday. Drew Holiday. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Ntilikina. To Julius Randle. And count the basket inside.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the Celtics, number 42,
Holiday. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. To Alonzo Trier. Randle. And a pass stolen by Boston.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
the assist, number 0, Jason Tatum.
To Julius Randle. Jason Tatum snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Horford. Boston with 4 to shoot. He connects off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Julius Randle. Rebound gathered by Holiday. Holiday controls the basketball. Lead stands at 10. Gets it in the right corner. To Holiday. Nothing going here on that drive. Horford to Holiday. Knocks it down off the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Another follow. Stays out. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Holiday. Jumper's good.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
That is great vision to set it up. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Holiday in possession. Up a dozen. To Horford. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep left corner. To Holiday. Short jumper off the mark. Randall. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Brunson. From long range. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Holiday. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Turnover gives them the possession. Knicks with the basketball. To Julius Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Holiday. To Jaylen Brown. Fine to shoot. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want it.
Brunson to Julius Randle. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Brunson, going to launch beyond the arc. Brunson forced that one. Well defended. to Holiday. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Number 14.
Horford to Holiday. Goes to the left side. Can't connect.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force him to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chance.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. First half comes to an end with the Celtics in front.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Celtics have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The Knicks would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Boston Celtics are making the most of their second chance opportunities in today's contest. Their constant hustle has really paid off for them.
Player of the half.
Drew Holiday was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Boston with the basketball. Horford to Holiday. Sizing up the defense. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fournier. To Julius Randle. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Evan Fournier tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Brunson to Fournier. Slam dunk. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Griffin to Holiday. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Celtics have it. Griffin to Horford. To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. Horford. Brunson. Out of bounds. Last touch by Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Horford to Griffin. Nothing going here on that drive. To Holiday. Gets it in the left corner. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Griffin. That's good D. Shot no good. Possession lies with New York. To Brunson. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Fournier. Randall to Fournier. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Fournier over to the right side. To Julius Randle. Knicks with 4 to shoot. To Julius Randle. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Holiday. Griffin. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Parker. Boston with 4 to shoot. Short jumper won't fall.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Celtics have it. Parker to Holiday.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Brunson. The drive right to the basket. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
To Holiday. Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Randall. New York with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Randall's shot off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Holiday to Parker. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Robert Williams at the line. First one goes down.
It's like practice.
And gets both to drop at the line. New York in control of the basketball. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Rebound comes to Cantor. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys leading by 14. To Jaylen Brown. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. With the step back.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Holiday in possession. Up a dozen. To Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Jabari Parker. 3 for 6 now.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Randall. Enes Kanter sends it away. Knicks recover.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Parker. Knicks have it. Nice finish at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Brown into the front court. The lead stands at 10. Enes Kanter now 3 for 9.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Julius Randle. Baseline drive. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Ntilikina always best when he attacks.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Parker. To Jaylen Brown. Has a look. Shot by Parker. No good. To Julius Randle. Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And hits the first free throw.
For the New York Knicks, number 3, Josh Hart. Into the game for the Celtics, number 11, Derek White.
Able to convert on both free throws. Parker into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. To Cantor. And it's Cantor. 4 out of 10.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Ntilikina. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Jabari Parker. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Has a chance. Rebound taken by the Knicks. To Julius Randle. To Josh Hart. New York with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And his Cantor above the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Not going to have it this time.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Parker's shot off the mark. To Ntilikina. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Parker. Cantor. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. And the finish at the rim. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this 4th quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the 4th quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the 4th.
New York Knicks basketball. To Brunson. Knicks with 4 to shoot. To Julius Randle. Fires the 3. That's how you defend. To Cantor. able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Trying to cash in. Parker off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Julius Randle. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Cruises inside for 2.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Parker to Holiday. Griffin to Holiday. And scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Fournier. To the rim, lays it up and in.
I'd say his game is translating to the league just fine.
Griffin to Parker. Has a look. Parker can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Griffin to Holiday. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. To Alonzo Trier. To Brunson. Scores from the post. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Holiday to Griffin. Around the perimeter. Has a chance. Shot by Parker. No good. To Brunson. Trying to cash in. Rebound taken by Parker. Has a look. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Griffin to Holiday. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. And scores. Strong take.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Holiday to Parker. Surveys the floor to Griffin. Can't connect. And draws the foul.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
To Holiday. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Fournier. For three. Man, that was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Holiday. To Horford. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fournier. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Brunson. Can't connect from in close. To Holiday. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game,
Blocked away!
that one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Randall. And he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Holiday controls the basketball. His group now down 2. Horford. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
The possession lies with New York. Brunson to Julius Randle. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Julius Randle. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Over to the right side. Fournier. Screen coming. To Brunson. New York with 4 to shoot. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Smothering D. Holiday in possession. All tied up. Just underway in this 4th quarter. To Horford. There it is. Al Horford. 4 out of 7.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To Brunson. Here comes the screen. To Brunson. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Boston with the basketball. To Horford. Holiday. Has a chance. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Had a good look there, but it's no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Here comes the screen. Brunson. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. And scores on the step back. Unguardable J. Timeout Boston. And this is where the coaches earn their cash. Let's see what they design down by 2 here in the final minute of play. New blood coming in for both sides. To Horford. Has a look. Tatum's shot no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Julius Randle. New York with 4 to shoot. It's Cantor with the board.
Hey, lock up.
Won't go. Whistle blows, intentional foul.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game.
Turn to page 15 of today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one by 4. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks emerged victorious after a tight finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Celtics just couldn't close this one out. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. Check out the leading scores for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Robinson was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the New York Knicks. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.